Hello everybody, my name is Zelinator and welcome back to Modded Superflat Survival episode 57. It's time to, I was cooking up a bunch of stone, and bunch meaning like 12 stacks. Yeah, that's fine because that's still 12 stacks of stone brick I'll most likely be using. It's nighttime, I should be catching my Z's here. Let me just consume the bread first. Oh, much better, get the health on that up and up. So we're gonna get all the stone, then we'll keep working on the base. You were indeed not present yesterday. Yesterday was so quiet, 3 messages were sent in the entire stream. No, it was 3 messages for the first, like, hour and 45 minutes. Then there are a couple at the very end for, like, goodbyes and stuff. Otherwise, you didn't miss anything other than in the game, I carved out a long tunnel in the apocalypse, kind of what I did here in the overworld, where I just plowed a train through the ground and collected all the cobblestone it dropped, and I need charcoal. Other than that, I used the cobblestone. I started cooking it up, and yeah, I've turned a lot of it into stone bricks because stone bricks are what I'll be using for the other base that I'm currently working on. The currently just like warehouse cobblestone type thingy that is still under construction. We'll be working more on that after I plop all the charcoal in the furnaces and then turn all the stone into stone brick. Maybe not all of it, not yet at least. Okay, let me just start plopping in charcoal, see how much charcoal I have left over. Oh, that's it. Just another 2 stacks though. That's not going to be enough. Okay, how much more? Okay, I need like 1 more stack. Alright. Semi-serious unobtainable world? I see. You're trying to go for unobtainable stuff. That's the purpose of the world. We wouldn't say semi-serious. Not every little thing. Because that's a long, long list, and you need to prepare, you need to future-proof. In terms of everything up until, say, even beta 1.8, that's a lot of future-proofing you would need to do in terms of early preparations. Yeah, I guess I'll let you further explain better. That's kind of my initial thoughts, I should say. And yep, that's it. Okay. And hoink. And oh yeah, you also missed the creation of my currently largest locomotive I have on here. It is the twin engine DDFA40. I really tried looking it up. I couldn't find anywhere online. I couldn't find it anywhere. I've only found it here on the immersive railroading. I don't really know what it's based on in the real world, other than the closest thing that I can think of were the DDA 40X Centennials. But yeah, very similar, other than this is a CAL unit. Basically, what that means is here on the edge, the outer shell, you can see it goes all the way to the edge here. Mainly passenger locomotives would use a CAL, or would be a CAL unit, so that the shell lines up nice and neatly with all the passenger cars behind it. The diesel locomotives would usually have a walkway on the side. But yeah. Otherwise, most freight locomotives really doesn't matter, but for passenger, it's usually a CAL unit. That's a little trivia and whatnot. But yeah, okay, so let's see. So starting on test build 3. I see. So all the resources do indeed help. yeah, test build 3 is a good start with the blocks and items you are unable to normally acquire. Alright, and a doink. We'll start with the stone bricks because that's what I'll be needing first. Let me get these out of the hotbar, or at least away from my item. That way I'm less likely to accidentally click on it. Yeah, this is what I was working on yesterday. I started more on the roof here. The plan is not entirely pointed. I plan on cutting it off. How many blocks inward? Here, we'll start here and then we'll see how I'm feeling about this from the outside shape. Yeah, it's going to be a very large roof. This is probably the first time I extend a roof 3 blocks outward instead of just 1. But then again, there's meant to be, you know, large scale warehouse looking thing over here. Big old train yard. But yeah. Okay, so in regards to the locomotives, the very large ones, as the 2 engines, you could see the 3 fans for each and the exhaust for each. Yeah, this is indeed quite powerful. We're looking at 7,000 horsepower over here, and that's mainly due to the 2 prime movers. Most diesel locomotives only have 1, and therefore nowadays you're looking at like 4,400, 4,000 or 4,400. If back in like the 70s or so, a little while back, it would have been like 3,000 or 3,500-ish. But yeah, with two prime movers, you're looking at twice the horsepower. And yes, they're indeed twice as loud. That's for sure. Lucky me, I'm not too close to any train yard. I don't think. Every once in a while, we'll hear a train horn in the distance. Yeah, otherwise, it's relatively quiet here in regards to trains. Alright. I think I went 1 block higher. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one's 9. You know, I think I like that one. I think that one, that's a good height there to cut it off. Keep them up to a 7. Plus, with the stairs, it's going to be slightly wider anyways. What I'm thinking this will be good height. Oh, what is this? It's a ping. Alright, cool. If you're wondering what the cool was, I put in a download request for a Floodgate for ModLoader V5 for beta 1.3_01. And someone still had it. Yay. Okay, I close it. Okay, back to here. So yeah, time to keep working more on these stairs, because I know I'll be going through a bunch of these, and then I'll figure out how I'm gonna do the door here. I guess I'll keep working on my this little segment. So then once this reaches the very top, then I'll start focusing on the backside. I am slightly a rail fan, I suppose. It is a interest. Trains are my favorite type of vehicle, or transportation in general. Hence why, for the first time, I finally have a Minecraft series that's focused on trains. Yay! Traincraft was going to be first option until I saw if there was anything more up to date for 1.12. I'm not even sure if Traincraft for 1.12 is fully released yet. It's being worked on, but I know 1.7 is still the primary version. 1.7 was one of the options, but I wanted to go for 1.12. Stick to even newer stuff. 1.16 was a maybe, but a lot of the, or several of the mods I wanted to use, like Flan's mod, I proceeded to stick to 1.12 in order to continue using. And I have no regrets because dual hotbar. It's a great mod. It's so nice having 18 hotbar slots. This is amazing. Yeah, the city I live, it is not a small town for sure. So that's why we have big ol' train depot several miles from here. So you get freight and passengers, I believe. But yeah, It is not small over here, that's for sure. Okay, so for all of this, I might put a little bit of slabs on top. We'll see how I'm feeling, but for now, I guess I'll keep it right here. It's become nighttime. Yeah, it is. 18 hotbar slots is super effective for all the items I wanted to carry. As you see, I already have permanently allocated more than 9 slots. I already have, what was that, 11? I'm gonna have a 12th slot allocated, the one where my, the stairs are. That's gonna be the good portal gun when I get there after killing the Wither. So that's going to be permanently allocated. Plus the extra 3 at the end. If I'm capable of having more than 9 hotbar slots in voxel voxels, I'm going to go for it. 18 slots. I don't have 18 slots, but I have 8 slots. A lot of computers only have 4. Well, I should say standard client modern computers, motherboards, only have 4 slots. Me, I'm taking advantage of all 8. Maxed out RAM over here, 128 gigabytes in total. I'm gonna keep saying that. I'm gonna keep saying it until it's no longer true. And I'd like it to be true as long as possible. So 1, 2, I think 3. Ah, crouching up the stairs is so convenient. I remember a time when you couldn't crouch upstairs. That bothered me. Because it was annoying. Because I can understand not being able to crouch downstairs. I think they fixed that as well. Yeah, now you can crouch up and downstairs. And I don't think you could do either of them for a long while. Until release or something. Gaming PC from 2040? It's a motherboard from 2016. I'm doing this wrong. Whoopsies. I'm gonna make this easy on myself, because I totally forgot I'm supposed to do the back side as well. Whoops. That way it at least looks nice. Otherwise it'd look weird with the top side being every 3/4 of a block, but the bottom being every full block. It does not look good. Of course you have to put up with it before you could put stairs upside down. Whenever I get models more than just a cube in voxel voxels, I'm very much going to take advantage of upside down stairs and top slabs, all the stuff that came later from release. Alright, so yeah, I guess now I'll just start working on the inside. Is this the last stair I have? It is. We're going to need a crafting table. Those are the last 2. Oink. Yeah, I'll need to do something with, because I'll be putting a doorway. I plan on putting a few catwalks up here. That way I can inspect the locomotives and other stuff I have in here. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what happened there, that was kind of a mistake. I did not start braking in time, because this locomotive is fast. Fast meaning a whopping 150 kilometers an hour. The ST44s I have maxed out at 112. So yeah, I was zooming down the track and I was like, oh, we're at the last curve, I gotta stop. And that did not work, so I proceeded to boom right into my speeder that I had just sitting there. Of course, you know, this is Minecraft, so no damage was done. But that was not what I wanted to do. I was hoping to throw the switch early on, but then it was totally my fault for not braking in time. What I should do is start having like lights set up, like real world lights. Well, more like points of do not be exceeding the speed sort of thing. Well, I ended up with 1 stone brick. Oh well. T-rolls from speed alone on HO gauge. Yeah, I don't recall any derailments on any of my HO gauge trains. And I remember being a small fry, always wanting them to go fast. Wait, I'm totally gonna run out of... Yeah, this is going to take far more stone bricks than I've anticipated. We're going to need to set up... We're going to need to set up more stuff. More of the tunnels, I should say. Because I don't even think the cobblestone I dug out is going to be enough. I'll start working on that next. Well, I probably should check how much we have first. Before I start investigating. Oopsies, those are both upside down. How about I plop them up here? A doink, a double doink. There we go. Howdy. It has been a while. Do you have like winter break or something? What's today? 27th? Yep, right between Christmas and New Year's. So I guess you know regular people have work and whatnot during this time. But hey, all the people who have to deal with school currently don't have school. Okay, so how far forward am I going? 3? 1, 2... Gonna whopping 3 blocks forward. Well, I guess that makes sense if I'm going 3 blocks on the outside. Let me look at this from down below. That way I know I'm gonna build this right. There's a really... Yeah, so it extends 3 blocks diagonally. Alright. Yeah, you can see the difference because this side's longer than that. Kinda looks like uneven eyebrows. You're trying to make a joke, I'm not sure what you're going for. Alright, so from here I go... Can I even do this from the bottom? I don't know, we're about to find out. Doink. Alright, let's see. Can I correctly do this without here? I need precision because I need the bottom half. There we go. Okay, so there's 1. Let me just slide all the way over. I'm definitely going to need the bottom side for this, though. Oops. Those 3 are wrong. I can fix it, says Bob the Builder. You know, at one point last year, no, this current year's not over yet. Some point, several months ago or whenever, I just randomly felt like looking up the original Bob the Builder opening theme. That's random stuff. But yeah, useless trivia, as I hear somewhat often. Okay, we'll do this from the bottom side. Why do I have so much hardened clay on me? Where's it supposed to dump this? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I'm done with it. Why am I still... I don't know. At this point, it's at the point where when I'm not streaming, I don't often think about this world. Because I'm focused on other stuff that's going on. Hello. That is not the slime. There we go. Okay, where do I toss this? Come on. Nope, nope, nope. There you go. Hello. Bye. Nah. Splat. Yes, server latency issues. You see them die before they actually hit the ground. Have you noticed that ever since the internal server integration? If you watch, hopefully it captures, you'll see he falls over before it hits the ground. So that's just how it is. Alright. So that's 1 block, but now I need to scoop it in from the back side. It's probably not the right grammar, but I'm going with it anyways. Well, let me take out all these small fries that are bothering me. A version? Internal server integration was 1.3. The main reason they gave for having the internal server, and yes, howdy, welcome back to the stream. The reason they gave was development reasons, because it was described as they basically had to make the game twice. And I can kind of see how they did that, but I think that's poor dev cycle to begin with, in terms of having to code everything once so that it works fine, and then coding it a second time so that it is multiplayer compatible. I'd say just start from the beginning to have it all correctly networked. Was that 3 blocks? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Alright, cool. So I think I keep it there. Oh wait, if that's a 3rd block, then... Okay, how do I have it on that back side? I think I cut it off here. Okay, this is the end. Cool. Now that I have the hard part figured out. Oh, I done goof, because I need all the Oopsies. Let me slide on over, plop down more stairs. Then I'll catch my Z's. Hopefully bad guys don't spawn too much. I don't even know if it's like this on the other side. I'll need to find out. The 1.12 internal server, like now, it's a lot better. But way back in 1.3, 1.4, and even 1.5, it was quite problematic. A lot of the fixes in 1.4 were applied due to the problems that occurred within 1.3. Because I remember going through the change logs, and I remember playing UMP. Because release 1.4 is like, yeah, it's improvement, but between 1.4 and 1.4.7, there are a fair amount of internal server issues that were corrected. But yeah, here we are later in release, and we're doing a lot better now. So did I... Okay, cool. So I did already put the stairs. Alright, I think now it's even. There we go. Now the eyebrows are consistent. Yeah, 1.6 works best. 1.7 is also fine. Comes down to the some of the terrain with it being scaled properly. Because between 1.2 and 1.6, it was basically the beta 1.8 terrain. And that was designed for the old 128 height limit. It was just a few new biomes and whatnot, a few changes. But when 1.7 rolled around, that's when mountains properly scaled correctly. So that way, and terrain was generally higher. Because at that point, there's a lot more room to work with. Alright. Alright, let's see, what else? One 1.7 is always, well, 1.7 worked fine for me, but that was definitely after good computer. I don't recall any performance issues noticeably between 1.6 and 1.7, other than any terrain affecting it. 1.7 is where Amplified came around, and that was definitely, that's a struggle. Alright, let's see, what are we looking for? We are looking for, I think now, just go across. Alright. How do I go about this? I need to start on the underside. It's gonna be a little weird. Can I? Alright, there we go. Efficiency. Yeah. I'd like to hope 1.20 has more optimizations in terms of performance. I'm not sure. Oh, that's fine. That was only most of my saturation I still had. Oh, hello. Bye. Alright. Yeah, they'll go for... It feels like they're already focusing on the storytelling theme right now. Whereas 1.15 was specifically designed to correct the terrible optimization of 1.14. Because 1.13 tanked it, and 1.14 made it even worse. And then 1.15 rolled around and was able to get that going again. Therefore, I'm not sure if they will be including any additional optimization specifically. However, though, they fixed the damage tilt that was not functional ever since 1.3 in single player. And randomly, 10 years later, it was like, okay, we're just gonna fix this. And I was like, wow, how many complaints did they receive? But yeah, we'll need to wait and see in terms of what they really are going for in general. Because they said at Minecraft Live that they want to focus on showing features that are completed and ready to be shown. Hence why they released a snapshot like 2 days later. Or that week or something. It's like, here's the brand new experimental changes and all that fun stuff. Alright, let's see. Do. Yeah, if you think about, oh wait, 1.8, that was already, it was 2013 to 2014. I never had much positivity for Microsoft. I thought things would be going alright. It comes down to, 1.9 was the first update ever since the acquisition. Because there was 2013 to 2014 was 1.7. 1.8 was also 2014. And then 2015 was absolutely silent. And then the first thing we get coming back was 1.9 in 2016. That's when I was like, we'll see how things go. Yeah, let's see. The damage tilt, I don't think, was it 1.19.3 already? I thought that was, I think it's an upcoming version. I don't think it's 1.19.3. I think it's whatever we get next. Whatever next snapshot. Or whatever. Yeah, 1.19.1 was definitely hadoink. Big mistake there. Don't know damage tilt? Back in, well, at least in single player, and before the internal server integration, whenever you took damage, the camera would tilt in the direction where the damage was coming from. Makes sense, little nice feature. But that was only a single player thing. It never worked in multiplayer. And then 1.3 with the internal server, it just stopped working completely. And you know, a lot of people complained. For the past 10 years, people have been complaining. And so I guess one day, within like past few weeks, someone over at Mojang was like, okay, we're gonna fix this so that people can stop complaining. I'm out of stone brick already? Oh my gosh, this is so expensive. But yeah, all the way from 1.3 until whatever the next snapshot's going to be, damage tilt was not functional at all. And if the hunger for that we have in 1.11 was added in beta 1.8, things might have been better. it's hard to say in terms of, was that one of the things people were complaining about, or were people complaining about hunger in general? Because I wasn't playing Minecraft at that time. I was like 6 months later, a little bit more. I'm not sure about the particles and the gas inflation, because the gas inflation is one of my own personal things, because taking damage is generally not that often. I usually take fall damage more often than not. But yeah, I do fight ghasts enough. Otherwise, I'm not sure what might be fixed. We can only hope that there is more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More things from the internal server that they're going to be fixing. But right now, with the New Year's and with Christmas and whatnot, it's break time over at Mojang for a little bit. But yeah, if y'all were here yesterday, you also remember what all of these were looking like presents. Haha. Being now, they're back to chests again. But yeah, I'm sure. I feel like people will still end up. Well, if we had the current hunger system with instead of how slow it was back then, I feel like there would still be complaints about having hunger at all. Because before, you only had to eat if you took damage in order to heal health directly, and then poof, insta health. But yeah, on here, not only is there hunger, there's also the saturation level. Yeah, it's interesting, the 3 different types, or the 3 different mechanics that make up the whole hunger system. Saturation, well, hunger, saturation, and exhaustion. I think that's the term for the gray box down there in the background. I think that was the term for it. Because then that fills up, then that takes saturation. Out of saturation takes hunger and all that stuff. But yeah, cake was indeed big sadness, because you could just click, boom, nice and full. Whereas now it's like nom 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 nom. Yeah, the hunger's full, but now I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. Axes are indeed an interesting thing, but at the same time, they have such a slow swing speed that you're still better off using a sword. Alright, we are looking for, that's all my petty iron. Flowers head on over here. Hadoink! That 1 stone brick is bothering me, but I don't know where I'm supposed to put it. I have a stone brick chest, right? I always use swords, even in modern versions as well, because I like the hadoink. It's a lot faster than hadoink. There's a big noticeable difference, for sure. I think it comes down to, with combat, one of the big things, kind of like hunger, is the fact that after a long time, well, relatively long time of cooldowns, or of no cooldowns where you just spam everything, now you have to start taking your time for stuff. I swear I have a stone brick chest. Where is it? Am I just not seeing it? It's gotta be somewhere. I'm missing it. Here it is. Cool, I guess I have 15. 1, 2, 3. I'll make a wee bit more stairs. Yeah, I'm not a competitive person. Therefore, I don't play Minecraft PvP. So it's not much of a change for me. I can handle taking my time with all the mobs and stuff, but it's definitely more fun to be able to boom, 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 boom. Yeah, if there was a way to have in vanilla regular, just have them both simultaneously for different uses, I can understand that. Otherwise, if you're playing on a server, then there are plugins and whatnot to get it just totally disabled. Alright. While I'm over here, I want to take a look, see where is... Okay, so we're getting pretty close. We only have about a tank and a half left until we're totally full on Creosote oil. Oh wait. Skelly bums are as annoying as they are. I kind of like creepers less in regards to how world damaging they are capable of being. I bring this up now because I have a slightly modded beta 1.3_01 world that I started yesterday, and I've had a lot of creepers and they bother me. April Fools, what about April Fools? Alright, come on, I'm really just waiting this to all cook up, and I'll be making a bunch of stone brick stairs. Since now that I know how many stairs we need. But hey, good news is we at least have a bunch of cobblestone. Well, for now, I may not entirely have looked back at how much we have left. But it's fine, I can just plow the train through the ground again. Plow the one locomotive through the ground after I set up more track. Then that way I'll be able to just acquire a lot more stone that's been cobbled. Alright. If skelly bums are a problem too far, that's when you whip out a bow and then perform the same. But yeah, getting stuck in water while trying to take on a skelly bum, I've definitely done that a fair amount of times. Usually in a cave, I found a little bit of underground water, and I'm trying to swim up it. The next thing I know, I hear pew, and I'm like, ow, big pain. Oh, come on. Alright. Feels like cooking logs gives more XP than cooking stone. Or maybe because these are all half stacks. I put these all in half stacks so that way they cook faster. Instead of taking 10 minutes, it only takes 5. Alright. I have 24 furnaces. I might as well use as many as possible at one time. Alright. I don't recall any deaths from a skelly bum while I was stuck in water trying to swim up and just kept shooting at me. Usually, if I feel like I'm getting low on health, I just whip out my pickaxe and start digging around, and then at some point I'm able to get enough area or enough free space to be able to take on the skelly bum with the correct playing field. Annoying. Oh yeah, I totally need to add the roof on this side. It looks so plain with it all being flat. And I still want to do some sort of detailing at this top part instead of it just being cobblestone. But we'll see. So I still have all of this side to go. Okay, so I did do the whole front side. Well, I guess the back. Should be specifying that this is the back side, that's the front. So I'm working my way forward. I know what I could do with the roof. I could plop in a few skylights. That way it's even brighter. Because if I were to fill this in completely, then it's going to be dark. Good news is, I was already preparing for this to be somewhat flat. I was saying how I have the slope here. This is where it's going to cut off. So then that way, this whole 7-block wide area will be all nice and flat. I'll just plop down some torches, plop down some glass, and then I'll call it a day. Well, I'm not going to make the whole thing glass. But yeah, I'll figure out my design when I get there. I just burn through staircases so much. The fact that you only get about 2/3. You only get 2/3 of the material back. I wonder how that's possible. I've said before, the Minecraft crafting recipes do not obey the laws of conservation of mass. You turn 6 full blocks into 4 cut out blocks. That does not make any sense. You're physically removing 1/4 of every block, and you still end up with less blocks. How does that happen? I wonder if someone's made a realistic recipes mod where it corrects little inconsistencies like that. You know, I like the ancient cities. They are, I've yet to play 1.19 on survival, but I will say I think they are a good addition to the underground. Because otherwise, beforehand, you had the real basic dungeons, mine shafts, and strongholds. Strongholds are not that common. Mine shafts kind of are, but they're relatively plain. Just a bunch of tunnels and planks and stuff. The ancient cities, those are detailed and whatnot. I think they turned out well. I can't specify much on the scary portion of it, though. Like I've said, I've yet to play it in survival. But I do think they are a good addition. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there, meaning almost at the halfway mark, I should have specified. We're almost at the halfway mark. Alright, we're getting there. Because once I finish, it's 1, 2, 3, then I'm done on this side. Yay! Oh boy, I'm getting low on stone brick. Stone brick stairs already. Oopsies, that's not right. How did it end up diagonal? Oh, okay, cool. Doink. Nope, did it again. Cave noise. Cave noise. Those can be startling in terms of if you're unprepared, you're like, whoop. Yeah, that was a sound. At this point now, whenever I hear it, I just think to myself, oh, so there's an area with a light level of 0 around here. That's kind of what it's come down for. Kind of funny how I've had more people complain, well, I won't say complain, how they'll confess that they thought older Minecraft was scary primarily due to darkness of the cave, then they like hear a noise or they encounter a bad thing, and then they're like, okay, I'm done. Like, time to bring a method up in here. It scared him from playing Minecraft for a nice long while. He started an alpha, he said nope. After his first cave adventure, he came back to it sometime in beta. But yeah, it's not the same. Yay, we've hit the halfway mark. Oh my gosh, I only have 2 stacks, 20 left. Well, we're making progress. Yay. Okay, I think I'll leave the cut here. No, what I should do... Yeah, I'll just start working from the underside. Hold up, where is it? Which block is it? Boop. Is it that one? Cool, I put it right. Oh, becoming nighttime. Alright. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I'm fine. That was very painful though. All right, let's heal up here. Probably since it's sun's just about to go down. I was expecting the ancient city to be my my favorite portion of it. Alright, and hadoink. Oh, I see a slime over there. I see you. Oh no, there's two of them. Ow, can y'all not? Oh, there's a bunch of you. Hello. Badoop. Bye. Cool. Okay, now they're not gonna bother me anymore. And cities are very much not the same as the, they definitely do not have the same feel as ancient cities. But yeah, I know you were intentionally making the joke. Oh, wait, here. That's supposed to be like that. Yeah, boop. Alright, cool. Ah, once more, do I end up with one singular stone brick? Oh well. Alright, oink. Empty feels empty because, or the end feels empty because most of it is air and void. In terms of the overworld, about half of it is solid, a little more than that solid in terms of if you were to just go on a per chunk basis. More overworld is solid than not. And then for the nether, it's all relatively underground in terms of having the whole ceiling and whatnot. Whereas the end, you got void above, or you got, well, technically void, but yeah, you have the void below, sky above. It's open. Sometimes there are large distances between the islands, and the largest distance between the main central island and all the outer ones. Alright, so we're looking at +3. So here's 1, a 2, a 3, honk. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? About 1,100 last time I counted. That is true statement. Last time I counted, that was the number I arrived at. Alright. Echo shards. Interesting concept. I can understand that though. It would definitely help with finding them. I can see that. Oh, hello. Wait, is that exactly what I need? That's exactly not what I need, because it's backwards. If it was turned the other way, then I could have used that, but oh well. Oh, I should be going the underside first. Okay, let's think about this. I need to... Okay, yeah, there we go. Oops, those are both wrong. Wrong, says our previous US president. I'm not sure how it would be crafted. A skulk eye. The skulks have a... I feel like the skulk stuff and the end stuff are two different areas in terms of how it would all interact. Alright, I don't... Nope, not that one. Hold up. I need to... There we go. I think now I did it right. Finally. Oop. They might, but it feels like there's a difference between them. Skulk feels relatively, well, I guess in general looks darker compared to the type of green you'd find in the iframe. Oop, there we go. Hello. The frame for the eyes, I should say. But all that Minecraft lore stuff is all out there. Alright, hold on, let's see. Well, the roof really is more than halfway done now, but this is totally burning through my cobblestone supply. What are we at, 50 minutes? Oi. How are we looking? I'll check the rest of this back. Yep, and just like that, I now hold with me all the cobblestone we have. Yeah, boop. Such a cool effect. Coolest visual portal, or portal visual transition I've ever seen. Any game. Alright, 1, 2, 12. So I can toss the rest of that. Poop. And then this one stone brick. No, wait, hold up. It's over here. I've yet to play 1.19 in survival, therefore I don't currently have any opinions on mud. It's because I haven't used it. All the deep slate with mud bricks. That sounds like a big challenge. It's like something he would do. He does random builds for no reason. You should send him a tweet and be like, yo, I have a new stream idea for you. Alright. Interesting use of nether star. What's the nether star currently used for? Is it only the beacon? Is that still the only use for nether stars these days within vanilla Minecraft? Not getting one now. Oh well. I shan't complain about you not having one. And bloop. Okay, so the lamps, the levers, I have the manual. I don't think I need a manual on me. I don't even think I need the hammers anymore. How much dust do I have? Nah, I'll just collect the red sand. I don't think I need dust right now. Yeah, bloop. I don't want to kill the wither 12 times. That's a little absurd. Of course, you know, super beacons are made out of 6. I guess I shouldn't be complaining. Can't remember the last time I made a super beacon on a single player world. Flowers are over here. Yep, I'm definitely collecting a lot of those roses. At this point, nah. I can't let that one slide. I have all the red flowers. Oh boy, there's a lot of them. Bonus credits. Bonus credits defeats the purpose of having credits. You're supposed to have everyone credited properly in the credits. What happened? Well, at least it's shutting down internal server. All I did was, what I do, press E or something? You're gonna tell me why? Oh my gosh, so many maps. Oh well. Well, relatively so many. This is still a very small map I have. You know, swapping out eyes to change dimensions, that'd be a cool feature. I can understand that. Or maybe if it wasn't with the eyes specifically, if there was some other special portal that would be dedicated to different dimensions. That way, instead of having a different portal for each one, you would have 1/3 portal and then you would swap out the configuration for it. Yeah, being able to remove the eyes, if you were able to plop it in easily, you would think you would be able to remove it easily. Like, there's nothing really holding it in there. It probably came down to they didn't want you making a portal and then getting your eyes back for whatever reason. Therefore, once you make it, it's like poof, it's done. From a technical standpoint, 2011 technical standpoint. Corrupted nether star that leads to a new dimension would be cool. How do we... Oh, this iron is now going to be swapped out. Feel like having a beacon point towards the city would be challenging from an outside viewpoint on how that would be implemented. Alright, so we are looking for... I can toss the hammers, don't need those. I can toss the book, I don't think I'll need it either. How are we doing on steel? I still have 17 blocks, so that's good enough for like one more locomotive or something. Alright. But yeah, post-endgame would be interesting to have a new dimension. Of course, then that would just make the end not actually the end, if you think about that. Okay, so I toss all the hardened clay. Oh, nighttime is approaching. Wait, is it becoming time? Oh no, we're only 57 minutes in. Never mind. Alright. I feel like having loads and loads of other stuff after the end would defeat the purpose of calling it the end, because then it would not feel like the end. We already have the end credit sequence and the end poem and all that stuff at the end. It doesn't feel right having a whole bunch of other stuff at the end. Alright. We are looking for... I need both of these because we'll be heading on over, because all this is going to take its time cooking. I'm not going to wait around 5 minutes, even though that's relatively short time. I'm not going to wait around, let it all cook. Therefore, we're going to take the horse, and I need to plop down the two redstone lamps way off in that distance, because I haven't done it yet, and I need to. Therefore, while all of that is cooking, that's what we'll be focusing on. Which one is a fast one? A doink. Alright, let's go. And badoop. Yeah, there would be, well, should be a way to get it in pre-existing worlds. That is indeed true. Yeah, they will, in development meetings, pre-existing worlds is indeed thought out of for the most part. Unless it's something that absolutely requires new terrain, such as 1.18. But yeah. They definitely had to do that for 1.9 in a way to respawn the dragon. Yeah, people currently, there are still folks at Mojang with 10-year-old worlds. Therefore, at least they, for the time being, have their say in things. But you know, for all we know, like 5 or 10 years from now, there's not going to be anyone from 2012 or 2011 still around. And then that'll be sad day. Hey, can you not? Get back here. There you go. Yeah, at this point, because of 1.18's release, that's not what I needed. Or because of 1.19's release, I should say, it indeed would be wise to skip 1.18 if there's not a specific reason for doing so. That way you can get the 1.19 stuff. There's also the, well, the new chunks would need to be completely regenerated, but the new mangrove swamp stuff. But yeah, all the foreign knowledge. All right, let's see. A monolith at the same location of a 1.19 ancient city. I'm, you'd need to look at that because you'd need to pass a filter relatively in terms of generalized coordinates. If you had a specific area, I think you would start with the monolith first. Or just have general. If you could have the ranges, that's probably the easiest way. Like if you're dealing with matrices over here, yay, math term. If you're dealing with matrices, then if you had the general coordinates of where monoliths are, as well as general coordinates of where ancient cities are, you would just need to scroll through the lists as long as possible until you find one where the matrices have overlapping areas. We'll need to, that's an interesting concept. Yeah, you are just trying to find seeds manually. That's not going to work. You're going to have to require high resource computational power for this. Yeah, it's definitely a interesting way to think about that. Yeah, I can see it being theoretically possible. Is it raining? No, it's not. I can't rely on the skylight anymore because the skylight doesn't change. The vanilla weather system has been totally disabled, but oh well. That's fine by me. I like the new rain that is currently in use from whatever mod that implements it. It just doesn't last very long. And the sky doesn't feel dark enough. Alright. Yeah, I know in terms of you won't have nearby ancient cities based on the 1.18 terrain being near, but oh well. I accept that. I know UMP will have other stuff. But that just means we get to load up more terrain trying to find it. Yay! UMP is definitely serious in terms of sticking to every single pre-release, release candidate, and full release. I will not be doing snapshots unless there's a specific reason. And so far I've only done one snapshot, and that was the one where you could press B to get creative. Yay! Otherwise, when we make a return, I have a 1.7 snapshot I'll be getting to. And then after that, I don't think I'll be having another one for a long while. But all this is still when we get there. Alright. Well, InfDev 630 is still at least the start of a poly world. Because getting to Alpha 1.2, you'll get new chunks. Alright, I'm looking for the egg. Alright, now, let's see, what's that one? Is it important? I set a reminder for myself. Oh, I see. Alright, cool. Alright, Alright, let's go. I think... Yeah, all the stuff you listed did indeed get added within alpha. Well, oh well, I had no problems playing all the minor versions, even though I know for UMP, I speed ran a few of them. Some of those streams had 2 versions just because there's like a bug fix for one thing, and I was like, this is alpha. I think looking back, I probably should have gone a wee bit slower, but still, that would have only added maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Am I doing this right? Yeah, I am. Alright, cool. But oh well. But yeah, and another way, as Ian said, is if you wanted the potential for ancient cities being right beneath you, you could just walk. Well, that will not work with spawn chunks, though. Spawn chunks will always be loaded. But for all the other stuff outside of spawn chunks, then as long as you don't load it. Alright, yeah, we're getting there. So many stairs, though. I thought it only places new terrain under existing chunks if you choose to upgrade the world. I thought it will only do all the chunks if you choose to update or upgrade the world. The 1.13 option, first upgrade, all that fun stuff. I thought that was the only time it applies. I would need to double check that by comparing file timestamps, but that's an experiment I probably won't be getting to. But it is possible to double check that way. Versions that add no blocks. Oh yeah, 1.11. Not 1.11. 1.1. 1.1 did not add any blocks. You're gonna fight the dragon in 1.1. Well, that makes sense if you were to just hold it off to 1.1. If you're basing it on the like big things to do. Oops, something in each version. Oopsies. Aw, that one was right. Oh my gosh. No way, did that one have 2 torches on it? That specific block. Oy, I'm making a mess. All for 1 stair. Alright, we're gonna have to put the cobble back and the torches. And I gotta catch my Z's as well. Oh, I don't have a way to get on that center beam yet. There's a slime over there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something to prevent slimes from entering. Alright, I don't recall hearing the term update suppression. That's a discontinued features wiki thing. Explains why I've yet to hear it. Doink. Beta 1.0 and 1.1. I don't know, you can enjoy leaf decay. But that's not really something to do. Nope, leave me alone, slime. You're not going to bother me today. There's 1, and there's 2. Alright. Yeah, I think 1.1 is the only release version to not add any blocks. You could focus on the items. What does it even... Hold on, what items does it even add? 1.1 is mainly bug fixes and the new translations for stuff. The different in-game language selector. Oh, I still have this whole front side. I'll get to that later. Oh, is all this wrong? This is all wrong. It needs to be down here. Whoopsies. Beta 1.4 adds wolves. That's something new to do. Otherwise, no new blocks. 1.3 also added Beta 1.3 also added repeaters. I guess if you don't use repeaters in 1.3, in addition or other than wolves, you could have a little redstone thing. I know when Beta 1.2 rolled around on one of my previous worlds. In fact, it was also on UMP. I made a little noise thingy. I call it a noise thingy because it doesn't actually sound like music made out of note blocks, but it tries to be. One day when it grows up, it'll be a nice note block machine. And of course, I had to wait until 1.3 rolled around to add the repeaters, and that way it could sound better. Do. I wonder what. Yeah. Okay, so we do only have a few stacks left of stone bricks. Oh! Good news though. I don't need to add much more. Oh yeah, 1.5 beta also adds the new minecart stuff. That's a +1 feature right there. I do that right. No, I did not. These need to be the other way around. They need to be facing that way. Oopsies. Alright, how do I... Yeah, that's not what I want. I need it to be totally facing this way. There we go, cool. Oh, I don't have a way to... Alright, there we go. So now that it's on this side, I can just hop on top of the roof. Okay, how did I do it over here? Did I just put a staircase down, like right on top of it? I think that is exactly what I did to get the corner going over here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so therefore, I think I'll finish up on this side before doing the middle section. I need to focus on stair though. There we go. Oops, that's not right. Alright, let's see. If you don't know, why share the information if you don't know what to do with it? Generally, I just hold on to it if it's not going to affect my life. Or even if it does, I just hold on to it for however many years. And until random recall occurs. In 1.2, you should also do something with a height limit, because that's a pretty big thing. Like 1.8 couldn't even top that, I don't think, or 1.18, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. 1.8 added, yeah, 1.18 added 64 to the top, 64 to the bottom. It did not add, it did not double the height. But yeah, that's just all that. 1.3, 1.3, you could do something with the plank, stairs, and slabs. That was new, because you had the regular stuff in 1.2. It was 1.3, I believe, that added the different variants for the other stuff. 1.4, you're gonna have the beacon. I hope you are prepared to get looting beforehand, so that way it will be less time spent trying to acquire skulls. Nope. Here, how about I just go straight across, and then I'll carve up what I don't need later. That is, I don't need that now. Howdy, soybean. Welcome back. I like how you say that 7 o'clock is perfect for you, and you proceed to show up an hour and 15 late. But you know, I'm not complaining. It only happens 3 times a week instead of 5. Nope, not even 2 times a week. I forgot it was the vote was swayed the other way. Yeah, Tuesday. I forgot today was Tuesday. I thought it was Wednesday. Doo-doo-doo. 1.6 added hardened clay and hay bales. 1.7 was ferment stuff. The new tree types and hold on, wait for it. Podzol, stained glass, the new flowers, a lot of new flowers. Yeah, doo. I was looking at the change log for 1.7 not too long ago, and I realized most of the blocks it added were based on terrain changes. Oh, is that gonna work? Okay, well, technically it was supposed to, but these stairs are backwards. Whoops. Ah, they were all backwards. Way to go. Alright, reach. Yeah, I did it. Oh, I clunked my head on that. Cut that out. 3 blocks. There we go. In fact, here, I'll just have 3 blocks of no... Nah, I'll keep the top part. Oopsies. Okay, so 3 blocks, and then I'll put the rest of the stuff. Is that right? Oh, I don't think that's gonna work. It might be 4. Ah, I'm fine. Yeah, 1.9 added the per blocks, the end brick and stone brick. Yeah, 1.8 also added the prismarine stuff in the brand new temple, sea temple. All right, come on, reach. There we go. Oop. Ah, we're good. Okay, let me just heal up though. Nom 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 nom. 1.10 was also. 1.10 was. Hold on. Was it 1.9 or 1.10 that added the magma blocks? I may have already not remembered. Frost burn. I think it was 1.10. I think of the dome. Last time I saw the dome was the image you sent last night, and if that was all that was left to it other than any minor touches, I think it turned out well. The sea beacon. It was called the heart of the sea, which is used to make the conduit. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna cut this out one more. 4 blocks. Oh wait, hey, get down from there. There we go. Okay, and then this one I'm gonna cut back +1. That way the whole staircase is in the clear here. All right, we're gonna plop a torch. Gonna plop a torch there, and gonna plop another one over here. That's not enough though. These are stairs. Bad guys aren't gonna spawn on them. Okay, so we're almost done here, and I only have a grand total of. Hold on. Let's find out, shall we? A stack and 4. All the stone I spent on this, and we have a stack and 4 stone brick stairs left. So much cobblestone cooked up into so much stone for a roof that's technically not even finished. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Well, I will say though, this looks pretty cool with the at night having all the lights on. We're gonna start adding more of those catwalks though. Some of the cobblestone beams and support and stuff. Do 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 do. Let me catch my Z's first though. All right, doink. All right, do 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 do. Okay, so I'll toss all the stone brick stairs. Where is it? Where is it? Nope, hold up. I think it's way back earlier. I think the only block that 1.15 even added was only the honeycomb stuff. The beehive. Oh yeah, scaffolding and bamboo. I forgot about that. I don't use either. Alright, what was I looking for? I was looking for the stone that's been cobbled. I guess if I wanted, I could use stairs for the top part. But no, I'll cook more of this in the stone. I don't have any, right? I have 2. And if I turn all these pebbles, I guess I have 12 cobble. Yay! That is, I really don't need this much, I don't need those many pebbles though. I don't know what I'm supposed to use them for either. So therefore, I'll cook up 3 stacks. I think that might be best. Okay, how many stacks is that one? It's 12, 16, 1, 22, 23, 24. Hey, this is gonna be great. Cool, so this is all going to cook up very nice and evenly. Yeah, this will all cook up very quickly. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, do. I just toss all 8 of these here, and these are going to cook very quickly. Do. I'll still need some cobblestone though, that's why I didn't want to cook a bunch of it. I did see the new MTTA. I feel like I was gonna say something about it. Oh yeah, the free advertisement when I saw that giant Zelinator sign that I built in the ground. Ha ha. That was fun to watch like 3 times because they reused that B-roll footage multiple times. All right. So I need the cobblestone. How much do I need? Take like 254. All right. I think we're now in the clear. Once I finish this, we're gonna start preparing more underground track because that totally tanked all of my cobblestone supply. All right. And yeah, I know it's all still long away, but it's still good to plan out your worlds far in advance. But yeah, I already have the entire second set, well, not even second, sorry, the entire 4th part of UMP totally planned out. I can't even, I have it all written down, but in the when it begins and all that fun stuff as well. But yeah, it's good to plan stuff way in advance. But yeah, part 4 for UMP. It's all good to go. And no, it does not hit 1.18. It stops at like 1.16 or 17, somewhere around there. But yeah, I started writing down all my plans for UMP a while back in like InDev. It started in InDev when I started writing stuff down. Oh, That's a stone brick stair. How'd I end up with an odd number, though? Oh. Okay, so if that's on the inside, here, let me put this torch on the inside as well. Oop, there we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I will very much play InfDev Plus if Method gets it ready fast enough. That'll be my next series. I'll put Hack/Mine on hold unless like some revelation comes out. I'll put Hack/Mine on hold and do InfDev Plus as my next series on here. 1, 2, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5, 6. Aha, that's a problem because I said there's going to be plus 4 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. This is 2-block cobblestone. Hold up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I see. This ended up being 5 blocks. That's how I ended up with an odd number of stairs. Okay. Let me double check, make sure 4 is all I need. Because otherwise I'll carve it up. Oh wait, either way, this is only plus 4 blocks. This is bothering me. I don't know how I ended up with an odd number of stone brick stairs. Did I go wrong somewhere? Each side is exactly... Everything is symmetrical, I should say. Oopsies, I did not mean to do that. Oh, hey, one slime's attack. Bye. But yeah, I wonder, what went wrong? Let's find out, shall we? I should be in some oddball slot, like towards the corner area or something. But everything's supposed to be, it's all symmetrical. Therefore, I don't know how it happened. Unless I broke one a while back and it despawned after I never picked it up. Because that is a potential happening. I don't know. My only guess is this middle section being an odd number. Oh, I think that's how it happened. Because it ended on an odd number here, right smack dab in the middle. And that's 5 stairs. This has no symmetry. No, it does, because the backside ended on a 5. It doesn't make sense. I don't know how it happened. Oh well. I'll have to suffer through it. Okay. So with that aside, let's just start working on all this here. Like I was saying, I'll be adding a few just general walk spaces. I could put iron bars. Nope, I'm not using iron bars. There's no way I'm spending iron on things I do not need to. Alright, let's see. What are you gonna say? Oh, I see. You were describing more of the reasoning behind your world. Because everyone has their own polyworlds that are adhere to their own logic. And I'd like to know what you mean by each level, or at a level each version. Alright, so that one was there, then it was back side of this torch. I don't plan on playing Classic Plus. I'm not a big Classic person. InDev Plus was a maybe, and then I ended up not ever getting to it. Oh well. I'm just not a big Classic fan. Even though 2505 is my favorite version. That's also has very big challenge, I should say. Because the survival in 2505 is definitely that's a something for sure. 6, 7. 12, 13. So it would be 6 blocks. So on the 7th here. Okay. There we go. Do 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 do. Oh, I see. You're making it a world that was stacked on top of each other. That's what you mean by each level. No way. Did I done goof on the torches? I done goofed equally on both sides. Oh, I got so lucky with that. I got so lucky I happened to miss 2 torches because now everything's gonna be all symmetrical. Yeah, because I forgot those 2. Cool, now everything's all correct. Technically, I really should move this post over by 1 block. But, oh well. It was 6 blocks, right? Because on the 7th one's where I put the post. Adoink. Alright, cool. Do 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 do. I feel like based on a Minecraft world height, you'd have to do each one really separately, and you'd have to, if you wanted to get all the way until 1.18 and have a custom world height of a grand total of, there's like 2,000 blocks or so, you're going to need to use such a tall world in order to be able to fit all the stuff, because otherwise you're definitely going to run out of space. I did not mean to do that because I realized I still had stone on me because I wanted to make stone brick, but I guess while I'm here, let me get glass. Oh, I still have a fair amount of it. I should probably start here. I'll start cooking up another stack. You're really gonna swap out the entire lighthouse? Me being me, I would just do something new every time. Oops, almost threw stone in there. Well, not even. I can't cook stone. Wait, yeah, you can. Isn't that how you make smooth stone in modern Minecraft? Or do I need stone cutter? Okay, so we are here. Cubic Chunks kind of starts in 4 at least, but there was also a... Nah, Cubic Chunks was beta. Cubic Chunks was indeed available back in beta 1.7. I know I did not make a video on it. I deleted that. Well, not deleted, I never uploaded it. But yeah. I had a beta 1.7 stuff. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll use slabs. Yeah, I'm cheaping out. That's a pressure plate. There we go. I'm totally gonna cheap out on this. I probably shouldn't have done that. I think I still had stone brick. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Yeah, if you wanted a Cubic Chunks-esque thing in beta, there was something called Y-mod. In fact, there was one specific MC Edit version that supported Y-mod, because that allowed for a taller height limit, and I played it. I didn't do much, but I somewhere probably still have that world. Yeah, it's there was more to it than you would anticipate. That's hopefully all I need. And howdy Ryan, welcome back to the stream. But yeah, I was talking to Ian about all the possibility of having a tall world. This is unrelated to your lighthouse. Does this work? Yeah, it does. Cool. But yeah, if I make this totally out of slabs, I'm not gonna have to care about all the bad guys. Yeah. Efficiency. This way I don't need to put torches on here because I can't spawn on half slabs. You're talking about custom world height in 1.17 with data packs. Because what you could do is if you just keep it all separate, you could just combine it later. In terms of making a really tall world. Me being me, I'm gonna do my absolute best to not have a set world height in voxel voxels. How it's currently set up, chunks have a dedicated X and Y coordinate. Because I do not use Y for heights, that's totally a notch thing. Z is heights. Chunks are set up on a dedicated X and Y coordinate, but the height is, there's currently no limit to how high you can build. And I'm very happy because I really, really want to keep it that way. Therefore, I'm going to do my best to make sure that I don't have any height restrictions. I'm not sure why the splash told you to go to the dentist. That is all irrelevant. Okay, I think I'll put the windows matching up exactly with what I have down there. With the 6 windows. No, 7 because it's all that. Okay. Therefore, I kind of just need to match up. So we start, what, like here? I think it's this block. Then I'll fill in the glass in the middle here. And I realize I'm going to have an odd number of windows, but oh well. I'll just put up with it. What? How is this 4 blocks? What went wrong? Oh, I see. This whole... okay. So yeah, it's 1, 2, 1, 2. That's what I did. Oopsies. Or more like what I didn't do. This side's supposed to be filled in. Oh my gosh, I'm out of slabs already. How much more do I need? Oh wait, a lot more, because I need to fill in all these middle spaces. Yeesh. Do-do-do-do-do. Wump. Okay, I'll toss the cobblestone. Because I really don't have that much left. How am I looking at stone brick? Okay, so I have like 4 pieces of it. I'll just keep it as is then. Alright, do. I'll let y'all keep deciding in terms of like what it would look like and all the use case scenarios and all that fun stuff. Alright, so we are here. So yeah, if it's 3 blocks. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2. Oopsies. That was decided that wasn't filled in yet. Reach. Okay, it's taking too long. Do. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Did something go wrong? Something did not go wrong. I just need to fill in this whole backside. Alright, cool. And this is the end of the line. Oh, almost. Oopsies. Hold up. Womp. Okay. Oh, add another stack. Oh, cool. I'll be able to finish this. I was concerned that I was going to be a few stone bricks short. But nope. Okay. Looks like everything turned out well, other than the fact that this is going to take up a odd number of glass, but oh well. I'm very happy with how this turned out, even though I really want to do something to make the cobblestone less plain on the walls, but oh well. I'll find another place to use a odd number of glass in the future. Do I need to put torches on this? Can mobs spawn on torches? We're just gonna hope not. Okay, but with all that aside, let's go inside and see how it looks. Yay! Wow, this is totally not doom and gloomy. With the glass and the torches, it's a lot brighter in here than I was thinking. I really could do something with this top side. Alright. That's a positive thing. I still want some sort of OSHA compliant safety wall of sorts just to prevent people from being dumb and, you know, falling off. I'm not using iron bars though, because that is relatively expensive. I could use fences, but those might look a little odd if it's like floating or something. But yeah, I believe this turned out pretty well. If I could have, I wonder if I should put ladders, like put one on like each of the 4 sides. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 that are next to maybe this post. Well, no, it would be here. This one's the middle, and here. Use some nether brick fence. You know, I think the nether brick fence will go well because then it would go well with the whatchamacall down there. The regular nether brick. I was about to look up the recipe because if the fence recipe changed, how do I make nether brick fence? Does it give 3 like wood fences? I can't remember the last time I've crafted nether brick fence. Alright, let me try looking, because I know I still have a lot of netherrack. Well, I gotta find it. Where is nether brick? Do 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 do. Time to do some figuring out. Yay! So normally you'd think it's just that, and it gives 6. Okay, so it's straight up a 1-to-1. All right, cool. It's just okay. How much of it do I need? That's only gonna give me 60. I'll see how much this lasts. Okay, let's see. Stone walls, but then there's nether brick. Honestly, I'm not sure why they added the cobblestone walls in 1.4. There's nether brick wall? I didn't even know that that existed. When was that added? Was that a 1.17 or 18 thing? There we go. OSHA will not yell at me. 1.14? It's been in the game all that time. I say all that time even though that's been, what, 3.5 years? That is... Time is going zoom. The Village and Pillage update is definitely starting to age. Why didn't they remove it? It's a legacy feature now. We've had nether brick fences ever since the 1.9 beta pre-releases. The very first one, because that's where we got the thingamablob. Reasonably, they should add the, if we have nether brick wall, we should also have cobblestone fence. But yeah, most blocks just won't get removed. Have there even been blocks in Java that are removed, that are regularly obtainable? Starting in InfDev. Well, okay, never mind. Alpha. By Alpha 1.0, whatever was available in Alpha 1.0, were there any solid, regularly used blocks that are no longer available? Yeah, other than... Yeah, I know some of the data value stuff was disabled in the flattening. But otherwise, I can't really think of anything either. Alright, I can toss the glass. I'll need more nether brick, though. That's not the chest I want. Do. Here it is. Alright. I guess they're new versions, but it's not the, it's still the same block. It's just a different name for it. The sponge wasn't removed. In fact, the sponge was never removed. They made it useful with 1.8, because then it could become a wet sponge. What am I looking for? I need a nether brick. That's not a lot of netherrack. Okay, time to head on over to the little shack, or the chest shed. Because we have a bunch of netherrack to start cooking up. We have about 14 minutes left of the day as well. Man, y'all remember when all of that was tilled? It's all grass now. All the slimes keep invading my property. I totally forgot I put a staircase in. Oh my gosh, so much nether brick. Oh man, the whole thing. Wow. Alright, badoop. You know, had I not turned these into stairs, I totally would have had enough nether brick to finish all these fences. Heh. Oh well. Oh, there's another one. How many did I put in here? Wasn't it like 4? Because there was 1, 2, 3, and then 4 was like up there to get to the roof. Well, either way, I need to head on over here, because here's where my massive supply of stuff. Are they the same blocks? Nah. Oh wait, how much? Okay, cool. I do have a whole another chest. I thought so. Are you talking about the data value 0 chests or some else? Alright. The blocks, if from a technical standpoint, the blocks are kind of the same. It's just how they're saved. Going from region to anvil, it is still the same blocks, absolutely, for the reason being all the block values are still exactly the same. Going from 1.12 to 1.13, it's a different label for the blocks. From a technical standpoint, it's the same stuff, just labeled differently. Read the previous message. The ship. Oh yeah, the ship. If you replace it, is it still the same world? I view it as the same because I don't view it as a replacement. I view it as the same stuff. That's my own opinion. Assuming that was the previous stuff you were talking about. Oh, there's more? Oh, how much? I don't have the inventory for this. That's not cool. I guess I'll start backwards, work my way up. I don't even know how many stacks I grabbed. I just filled up whatever slots I had in the inventory. And I got lucky. I happened to have exactly as much as I needed. That was pretty effective. But now I'm definitely getting through a lot of charcoal. And now I'm about to spend another 8. Let me grab half a stack from each of these, at least these first ones. That way these are going to cook ever so slightly faster. Kind of. These 4 over here are going to be, or these 4 are going to be done, then those 4, then the rest of those. Alright. 1.9 boat the same as the pre-1.9 boat? I think yes, even though they function differently. Let's see. Yeah, so I have another stack of glass I can be done cooking up for like 10 minutes. We might not have enough time for all that to cook up. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. The lock chest. You're right. The lock chest was removed. That is a good example. The lock chest was kind of interesting because it only spawned in beta 1.4, and then they disabled it in 1.4_01. If it was left in the world, it would just eventually poof. But the block itself did exist until later. That is indeed interesting. That one kind of did slip my mind. But yeah, that falls under the category of alpha or after alpha 1.0. I don't know why they didn't just convert it. It's probably because it was taking up a ID value and they're like, we'll just dump this. I don't think they forgot about it because if they tried to add a new something with a specific ID, it would tell them a warning. At least it should. Be like, yo, this ID is already in use. You try to assign two things to the same ID. That's not going to work. But yeah, I'm pretty certain it was intentionally made obsolete. Because at that point, no normal player would still have a beta 1.4 locked chest after a, let's see, if that was stained glass 1.7, that was a good, like, what, 2.5-ish years? 1.6? Stained glass was added 1.7. Meanwhile, in UMP, I don't know how many I have in UMP. Oh, I think I know. I think I might have 2 stacks of them. I think I have 2 stacks of it for the reason being of the test build 3 stuff. Oh, it just occurred to me, all the nether brick is going to cook up into literal brick, and I have to make bricks. Yeah, because these are nether brick. This is nether... Wait, I thought these were called nether bricks. I thought there was an S at the end of the block, and no S at the end of the item. Am I misremembering? Or is it like a newer feature thing? That was a 1.16 change where they added the S at the end of nether bricks. Because it makes sense to have the S to separate the one from the many. But yeah, interesting. Yeah, that makes sense because here we are 1.12 and I was like, I know within the past couple of years let's add an S at the end. Alright, I'll probably... Oh, this is going to be done really soon. So it's going to be these 4, then those 4, and then the rest of all these in another 5 minutes. We're not going to wait that long. I'll just grab my half a stack out of all of these. Oh, 1.13 renamed them. That's still, what, 4 years ago? Almost 5. 4 something years. Alright, let me grab that, and that, and that. Oopsies, these aren't done yet. Almost. Oh yeah, back when it was going to be 1.14. I remember all the chaos that ensued because of the 1.13, 1.14, all that stuff. So the game plan was, there were a fair amount of 1.14 features, I thought. Oh, I'm trying to remember now. There was a lot of stuff planned, and then they ended up like splitting it. But then there's also 1.14, I think, ended up being smaller, or 13, because there was the plan to have several smaller versions, kind of like what happened with 1.10, 1.11, and 1.12, whereas a few smaller versions and then grouped together was meant to be the full experience. And then I think that kind of got a little confuzzled. Oh, I'm trying to remember. And lump. Okay. So now I can make a bunch more nether brick, but I'm looking at this, it's only going to be another, what, 30? Oh no, 3 stacks. 3 stacks and 6. Okay, we got 5 minutes to plop down the rest of this. Even though I'm totally not going to have enough. I need to finish this up tomorrow. At my noon stream. As I know for certain I do not have enough stone brick for this. Oh, howdy, welcome back to the stream. So while I now see the one raised eyebrow face. Can I just pick this up? Does this really not work on fences? I bet this doesn't work on fences just because of the data value stuff. Oh, hey, I picked it up. Oh my gosh. Oh, double Nizach. There we go. Do. It's probably no 1.3 because all the plans changed. The feature plans changed. Oh, that's the annoying. Good thing about being an indie devs, you got to make sure that your versioning is consistent and coherent. Because I keep all my version labels simple and straightforward and all that fun stuff. That way, years later, I'm not gonna look back and be like, why was that called that? That makes no sense. But, oh well. I'm hoping to avoid all the mistakes that Minecraft has made. Of course, step one is making sure that performance is playable, because right now it is very much not, without having a literal render distance of 1 block. Well, not render, a load range, I should say. Well, okay, more like 3. A 3-block radius around the player of terrain generation because of how long it takes to generate a chunk. 16x block chunks do not work well at all. It takes too long. 8 chunks is 1/4 of the time, but it still takes a long while. And then 4 blocks is not a fun experience. Therefore, until I fix performance, we've got a whopping 1 block. Each chunk is made up of 1 block, and however tall the terrain's supposed to be. But yeah, it's all right. But yeah, performance of just visually seeing a bunch of blocks on screen is definitely also not fun. But the terrain generation is very slow. 6 is a happy medium. No, because 6 is still too slow. Anything above chunks being 2 blocks wide, or 2 by 2 blocks wide, is too slow. It feels slow, and that's me over here with i7 6800K and an RTX 3070. And I surprisingly had a whopping 6 nether brick fences left. I was really certain I wasn't going to have enough for this. Column 4 was never included in 1.1.1. That was an absolute total 100% misconception. That was, I don't know who came up with that, but that is very much not true. I don't know who started it, but someone done goofed. That's a 1. Is that important? Oh, it might be. no, it's fine. Either way, we're coming up towards the end here. We have like a minute left. Y'all can start saying goodbye now. Y'all wrap up your stuff. So this building is pretty much done. I'm happy with how it turned out. I like my little catwalk up here. I think this is fine. Thanks for suggesting another brick fences. And then we go down here, and I like how nice and open this is. So that way I could keep my locomotives and stuff out of the rain. So yeah, we'll be doing more on the outside stuff, probably the switch tracks tomorrow. But yeah, that's indeed all it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye.